Excuse me, sisters, got a minute for the word of the Lord? 1 minute. Never mind, let's go into the words of the Lord. You get Psalms chapter 106 from the top.
The book of Psalms, chapter 106, verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh.
Do what?
Praise ye Yahweh.
There's only one brother.
Praise ye Yahweh.
Read.
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord.
What we gotta do?
Oh, give thanks unto the Lord.
Read.
For he is good.
He is what?
For he is good.
Come.
For his mercy endure forever.
Come, man, and his mercy endure forever. Instead of the Lord's mercy that we out here teaching the words of the Most High and bringing our people back to the fold. And not like you. Get out of here. Get out of here. No. Get out of here.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not. Get out of here. All praise to the Lord. For his mercies endure forever. So the Lord's mercy, we got that lady out of here. Right. Oh, praise him. It's the most high. We teaching up here. It's all the Lord's mercies that we out here to come out and feed the sheep. It's all the Lord's mercies that we woke up this morning and edify our people through the Most High. Right. Come on, bring it out, Proverbs.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse number 20.
Bring it out.
Wisdom crieth without.
And wisdom crying without right now in the streets. We right here, right now in the chief place of concourse, crying out to our people. So let them come back into the fold and bid them to the merge. Read.
She uttereth her voice in the street.
That's what we doing. Keep reading.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse.
Right here, what we doing, like we about to do. Family, you got a minute for the words of the Lord?
1 minute, bro.
1 minute, brother. Come. Lord willing. Lord willing. Keep reading, King.
In the openings of the gates in the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones?
How what?
How long, ye simple ones? Will ye love simplicity?
Come, man, and our people love simplicity, man. We do the same thing every day, in and out. When I used to be in the world, I did the same thing, in and out. I used to just wake up in the morning, try to get some money, you know what I mean? Do some wickedness and try to lay down with a woman. Every day I did the same wickedness every day and wonder why I never profit anything. And our people just love the same wickedness day in and day out. Want to know how to get a whip with a woman, smoke a blunt, get drunk. All our things is done in wickedness. And how long, whether you simple ones love simplicity? How long would you do the same thing every day? Before you grow? You're not. That's insanity. Keep reading, King.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
And the scorners delight in their scorning. We get these scorners all the time, talking about why you guys out here. You still out here? Every time I'm doing my priestly work, they get mad that we out here teaching the words of God. Right. Sister, would you like to hear the words of God? See? Wow. Just like that. They never want to hear the words of the Most High, but they love simplicity. Keep reading, King.
And fools hate knowledge.
And what?
And fools hate knowledge.
We try to offer the sisters, our brothers, everybody knowledge, but fools hate it. They look at us like we crazy. But we just trying to teach our people who we are through the spirit of the Most High and give them back their nationality and their laws, statutes, and commandments and their heritage that they lost. Keep reading, King.
Turn you at my reproof.
Turn you at my reproof. The Most High is going to reprove you. He's going to chastise you. He's going to make you come back to him when he reproves you. And the Most High, when he reproves you, they ain't no pleasant sight. You know what I'm saying? Because when the Most High reproved me, man, I was in my bathroom crying. You know what I'm saying? I came back to the Lord cold-heartedly. I ain't even know the Lord, but I came back. You see that? Keep reading, King.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
And the Most High, he gonna pour his spirit out on you, just like he did with all the mighty brothers out here. And today we out here through the mercy of the Most High to give this word to our people. But our people don't care, man. They don't care about what we doing out here. Keep reading, King.
I will make known my words unto you.
He said he's gonna make his words known unto our people. Because when that last day come and Yahweh shall crack the sky, the people gonna be like, them niggas on the corner was right, man. They've been trying to teach us this the whole time. And these slocky. And these people are gonna burn, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And we just trying to warn them of the destruction to come. We not out here just because we don't got nothing to do. Most of these brothers, we got 2 or 3 jobs out here. You think we just out here because we don't got shit to do? We got kids, we got families. We could be preparing for tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow. So we came out here to teach our people.
Look at Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people,
See, we got a rebellious people out here. And we're not talking about these other nations. We're talking about our people chiefly. And if we were spreading this gospel throughout the world, all these people would come to us. They will lay down their feet. They will come and sit down and listen to us.
Right.
It's like we'll call out, hey sisters, y'all want to hear the words of the Lord?
Hello, how are you?
Would you like to hear the words of the Lord?
We're okay. You got huh? Find out my nationality.
Yeah. Who you are?
I don't want to share. I'm scared.
That's because we don't know it. We gonna call ourselves Black or African American. We don't know who we are. And the Most High teaches us who we are. But fools hate wisdom is that we went into. So our fools, these fools, they hate knowledge. And they hate when we go into the Most High, go into the scriptures, they teach our people their transgression, tell them who they are. They can't stand that. Give me Job 22.
God. Rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
See, these children don't want to hear the law. They don't want to hear the words of the Most High. It's grievous to them. It's grievous to know the law, statutes, and commandments. Very grievous. Bring that up, King.
This is the book of Job, chapter 22 and verse number 21.
Bring it up.
Acquaint now thyself with him.
So we got to acquaint ourselves with the Most High. Read.
And be at peace.
And be at peace. See that word peace? That's something that the Israelite man and woman and child don't have in this land. But you got to find peace in a little bit of pockets that you do. Because all of us are in captivity, but we got to work our way and be crafty through this captivity. Because I find peace coming out being with the brothers during the Sabbath day. I find peace in reading the scriptures. I find that same peace just going to the feast days. But at one point in time, I never had peace when I was in the world. I didn't even know what peace was. My peace was smoking a blunt, drinking, getting with a woman. And then I found out it wouldn't be peace because once I came down off that high, I felt terrible. Laying with that woman, I felt terrible. I'm like, I shouldn't even got with her. I feel bad. But I got peace within this truth. Can you read Isaiah 48:22? And the brother Lawaka, he shared a video in the group chat. It was about one of the brothers that OD'd on Penn and North. And he said something that like struck my spirit, man. He said, I never thought that I'll be the uncle. I'll never be the one that was on drugs. I'll never be that person that everybody, when they yell out T's, I'm running to the alley. He always said I had high hopes for myself. I was doing this, I was doing that. And I was on that same path. And I saw myself in him, but the Most High woke me up. Because, like I was just talking to the brother earlier, I was saying, when I got into a situation, I always knew how to pull myself out of it. Like, I was doing this amount of drugs, but I seen a brother, he was doing more than me, so I'm justifying my wickedness like, nah, I'm not doing what he's doing, so I'm cool. I'm selling drugs, but I'm not selling as much as him, so I'm all right. I steal, but that nigga steal more than me, but so I ain't wicked. I was always trying to justify my goings, but then I always got tempted to do something bigger, to go to a quote unquote the next level. And every time I saw that crossroad, I got scared, and I never went through with it because the Most High gave him into his lust. Give me Psalms 81, verse 11. Yeah, I'm looking at Psalms 81.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
But my people will not hearken to my voice.
So our people, we don't hearken to the Most High. Keep going.
Israel. It's like an Israel with none of me. So I gave them up unto their own hearts lust.
And he gonna give you up to your own heart and your own lust. And I was giving up to my own heart and my own lust, and that led to my destruction. Every time I was out there doing wickedly, selling drugs, using drugs, I had the worst experience of my life. I lost my jobs, I lost money, I lost friendships, I lost righteous dealings I had with people. All because I wanted to follow after my lust. And the Most High gave me over to lust. And the Most High gave that brother over to lust. That's why he ended up ODing. But when they brought that brother back to life, he said something crazy, man. But I resonated with it. He said when they was reviving him, he said, I didn't want them to bring me back to life. He said, I felt so much at peace that when they was bringing me back, I was mad. He was getting mad. He said, I had the most rest I ever had in my life. And he was wicked. He died in his wickedness, and the Most High brought him back up. Bring that out in Isaiah 22.
Isaiah chapter 48, verse 22. There is no peace, saith Yahweh, unto the wicked.
Chiefly, that's talking about our enemies, but that's go to us as well. Because if you're not living right, the Most High is not going to give you no rest, man. And nothing you're doing. Every time I wasn't living right, I always had a problem. I always lost money. Every time I try to think I'm about to hit this lick and get up, a problem always happened where they'll basically take everything out of my account. So it's just like I was doing everything for nothing. No matter what I was doing. If I'm stealing, if I'm taking this, I'm taking that. Next thing you know, I got a problem with my car. Next thing I know, my hot water heater messed up. My kid's sick. I gotta pay for this doctor bill. I gotta pay for this. Every time I was doing something in wickedness, I'll have like a 3-day trial type of thing. I'll have 3 days where it felt like I'm doing my thing, I'm up. Then I got a whole month when it felt like I'm going through hell. And that was judgment from the Most High because of them 3 days of my wickedness. He judged me, and he judged me early. But until I was down on that the Most High brought me into this truth. And now I have a little bit of peace. Give me chapter 2, last verse. And peace comes with just being around the brotherhood, getting that precept. When a brother call you for some counsel, I love that. I love when a brother called me just to shoot just to talk about the things he's going through. You know what I'm saying? Then we go over to the scriptures. I used to, when I used to first come out, I used to hate the godly discourse. I ain't gonna hold you. When we used to get in the gauntlet, I ain't like it because I wasn't well learned. And then being around such mighty brothers, they knew all the goddamn answers, and I could never get a win. So I used to be like, yo, goddamn, I felt like that little kid when you on a basketball goal, and then the big boys come around, they grabbing all the rebounds, now I can't get a shot. So it's like, damn, nigga, why don't y'all go home, go now play down there. So that's how I felt, because I wasn't well learned, but then when I got well learned in this thing, I love the gauntlet now. I'm like, oh, shit, when we doing the gauntlet? You know what I'm saying? Bring that out, King.
Khan is a book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2 and verse number 26.
Here we go.
For God giveth to a man that is good in his sight wisdom.
He give the people or the men that are righteous in his sight wisdom. That's the understanding of this Bible. Keep going, King.
And knowledge.
And knowledge.
And joy.
And joy. See, joy, that's something different. That's not like getting a new car, getting a new job.
Right.
Joy is like finding that well-fitting precept. You know what I'm saying? Being around the brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I mean? Having your family come into this truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the joy that you get from the Most High.
Right.
It's something that you can't touch. You know what I'm saying? And the things that you can't touch are the things that are you should be most gracious for.
Right.
Because I was just telling this same brother, we were just talking over there, that I slowed down on my drinking, and I had to get real with myself, man. I was drinking too much. You know what I mean? I was drinking every day, and it was causing me to go off. You know what I mean? I forget the precepts. You know what I mean? Sometimes them little shorties will hit my phone and I'll entertain it. Even though I wouldn't go through with it, I'm still going off with my mouth.
Right.
And if I wasn't off that liquor, I wouldn't even answer the phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now I had to find joy in other things because I thought that the liquor gave me confidence. I thought it gave me that person everybody liked to see, but it didn't. It was just leading me to my destruction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I want the kingdom, and I want the kingdom for all my brothers. So I pray to the Most High that He would eliminate all distractions from my life. And that's involving people, jobs, money, opportunities, whatever's going to hinder me from not getting the kingdom. I don't want it around me.
Right.
That's why I come around the brotherhood, because I feel as though this is how I'm gonna get the kingdom, and they're gonna keep me on the straight and narrow path to receive that. Keep reading, King.
Khan. But to the sinner he giveth travail.
To what?
He giveth travail.
So that guy that OD, he just gave him travail, just like the same thing he gave me. And he's not gonna get any rest. Because until he turned back to the Most High, while he still can be found, give me that. I know I got you holding a lot, King Salaki. All praise to the Most High. See, the sinner, he gonna give him travail. And that's the one thing we try to get our people out of, because it's already we going through hell each and every day. We gotta wake up to go to a job that we hate. Like this morning, man, I woke up at 5:30 thinking I was late to go to work, bro. I'm like, why my alarm ain't go off, yo? I'm like, yo, what that, man? I'm already been late too many times. Man, I forgot it was even the Shabbat, man. I'm like, damn. It's trauma, man. And that's crazy that we gotta feel like that. That we don't have no type of rest, man. Nowhere we go, we don't have no type of rest. We driving in our car. We getting pulled over. We even see the police. Even though, like, even when I was in my wickedness, I had stuff on me. I still got that same fear, even when I don't have nothing on me. My record clean, my license clean. I ain't riding dirty or nothing. But still, when they're backing me, I know my license good. I know everything's good. My registration good. But when they get behind me, I'm all scared. I've got 10 and 2. I'm like this and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. That's no rest, man. And we will never find that here, because this is not our rest. Let me get that.
Isaiah 55 verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near.
So that brother, I'm gonna go back to that brother that was in the video, that OD. He was 34, and that was the same year I came into the truth. That's what he was saying. He said he was 34, so that was the same year I came into the truth, right? And he was like, yo, it's too late for me. Like, he basically was saying, yo, it ain't nothing I can do. But I was like, bro, you could call unto the Lord, man. You could always come back to the Lord, man. Because even though he felt like at the age of 34 that was late, that's when I came into the truth. And I did a cold hard 180, man. Because I know where I was headed for. I was headed for destruction. And the Most High brought me out of that madness, man. Because I called upon his name. And when I say I called upon his name, man, I cried, bro. Like tears came in my eyes, man. Like, bro, like real like tears, man. Like wiping my face off and like looking in the mirror like, damn, bro, eyes red. And that's what we got to do in this thing, man. If you feel low, you falling out, you slothful, man, cry unto the Lord, man. Pray, man. Fast. Be around the brotherhood. Call the brother, man. Because we here, man. Our brothers, we love to talk. Man, I don't care, bro. This brother called me damn near every night, midnight. Every night, bro, midnight. And I answer the phone. Even if it's only for 5 minutes, bro, I answer the phone. I had my real life brother, he probably called me 5 times in the past week. I never answer the phone, bro. I don't answer the phone for people in the world, bro. You brothers can call me anytime, man, and I will answer the phone, man. Just ask that brother. This brother right here called me 11 o'clock in the morning, man. He just getting off of work. Aliyah. Answer the phone, man, even if it's just for 5-10 minutes. Because I'm busy throughout the day. I love talking to the brother because it puts me back in the spirit. We're going to start going over the precepts, and that gives me joy, man. That gives me a little instance of rest that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? But I got you over, okay. Let's start at Isaiah 55. All right, come on, give me Sirach chapter 6, verse 35. Give me Micah chapter 2, verse 10.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 30. We get over.
35.
Verse 35. Be willing to hear every godly discourse.
Come on, man. And we've got to be willing to hear every godly discourse. Because all the brothers that I'm with, I remember every time before camp on Fridays, it's normally me, Nakamaya, Elder, and Dawam before Nakwam gets here. And we always having a godly discourse. And the smile that lights up on my face, because just coming out the world, coming from off the plantation, I'm always in the scriptures and I'm by myself until I call a brother up. And a lot of times we don't have that much time, but when you're in front of the brother and he's showing you in the book and then y'all going back and forth, it gives me joy, man. It brings me right, it puts a smile on my face, man. And we don't get that all the time throughout the day. Only time I get that is when I see my children. I don't get that same joy when I'm out in this world, man, because I hate doing the things day to day that I have to do. I hate the bills I got to pay. I hate even some of the people I got to work with and be around, man. I hate them. Every time I see him, this one dude, every time he come around, I'll be like, this nigga stinks, bro. And every time he always want to talk to me, bro, and I mean like, yo, this nigga stink, this nigga breath stink, this mother don't have nothing, he don't know what's going on. Like, yo, I hate being around them. Everything they talk about is the same thing, sports. Ass. It's like, bro, how long would you love this simplicity, brother? Every day, you just looking at a picture of an ass, yo, every day.
Right.
How people are simple. Right, brother. Come hear the words of the Lord real quick, brother and sister. How y'all doing? Clap it up for the family. So the brother teach y'all anything? What was the brother going into?
In the curses.
And the curses? What curses y'all went over?
He said you would explain it better.
Oh, all praise to the Most High. All praises. Come. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Now, Salakia. Now these are the curses. This is when Moses delivered the Israelites out of Egypt, and he gave them the commandments. So he told them, if you keep the commandments, you will have blessings. And if you don't keep the commandments, you won't have curses. So Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, 15 all the way down to 68, it shows the curses that were put upon the Israelites. So now we about to read some of the curses and see if you identify with them. You go, King. Come on.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken
Hearken means to listen.
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So they're going to come upon us and overtake us. That means we don't going to have nothing to do about it. No matter what we do, these consequences and these curses are going to come upon our people. Read the first curse, King.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
It says, cursed shall thou be in the city. Now, where y'all from, family?
Baltimore.
So y'all live in Baltimore? So in Baltimore, who's cursed in the city? Who you see in the projects, the slums, the hoods? Who's banging over colors, streets? Who's these people on the bus stop early in the morning? Who's these people that strung out? Who OD'd on Penny Door? Who's these people? You don't. They our people, exactly. Because I don't see the Chinese man selling dope. I don't see him on dope. I don't see him strung out on the bus stops. I don't see him banging. You know what I'm saying? He don't wear a red rag, and he banging against another Chinese man with a blue rag. That's our people. Right? We curse the city. What else, King?
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
In the field. Who was cursed in the field? We were cursed in the field. We was the ones in the sugarcane fields and tobacco fields. We was the ones that was getting whipped, and we didn't pick the right amount of cotton, our quota. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a curse, being in the field and working under a slave master. That's your uncle right there. That's our babies. That's a curse. Go to verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be unto thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
See, these curses going to be upon our people for a sign. Because all throughout this Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, is nothing but curses. And they're going to be a sign. Just like that it's sugar sign. That's how you know that's it's sugar, because it's a sign up there. Keep reading, King.
And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So these curses are going to be upon us forever. So what is forever?
Eternity.
Exactly, it's forever. Keep reading, King.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So the Lord says, since you didn't serve him, you're going to serve your enemy. And this is serving your enemy right here. And honestly, we still serve our enemy to this day, and a lot of people don't even know it.
Right.
We're in captivity to this day, and a lot of people don't even know it.
Right.
They feel as though because we don't have chains around our feet and our wrists, that we're not in captivity. But keep reading, King, it's going to let you know.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger.
So what you're eating right now, where did you get that from?
Burger King.
And who owns Burger King?
I have no idea.
You think it's a so-called black man?
Probably like a chain, but not the entire corporation.
Exactly. So the corporation is owned by a so-called white man. No matter where you get your food from, if you get it from a supermarket like Giant, Safeway, Kroger's, Food Line, they're owned by the so-called white man.
Right.
So no matter where you get your food from, even if I had to grow my food, I would still have to buy the seeds and everything from a so-called white man or
Right.
these other nations to even grow my food. And I would have to get a permit from the so-called white man to even grow that food.
Right.
Keep reading, King.
Right. And in thirst.
And in thirst, everything you get to drink, the water, your soda, if you like wine, you like to indulge in that, you will also have to get that from your enemy.
Right.
Or your oppressor. Keep reading, King.
And in nakedness.
So the clothes that y'all have on y'all back, most of our clothes have the names of another race, our oppressors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tommy Hilfiger, Nike, Ralph Lauren, all these are our oppressors. They not our people. And even if we did have our own clothing company, we still get the fabrics, the textiles from these other nations. Right? Keep reading, King.
And in want of all things.
Everything you want, even a car insurance, gas, oil for your car, its driver's license, death certificate, a passport, birth certificate, toothbrush, no matter your glasses, your earphones, the lock and twist gel you use for your hair, the razors to cut your fade, you know what I'm saying? We got to get from our enemy. And what that enemy going to do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And he shall do what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
See, and that same enemy is going to put a yoke of iron upon our neck. So who had yokes of iron upon our neck?
Slaves.
Slaves, and who were those slaves? They were us. They were our ancestors.
Right.
So this is not talking to the Chinese man, the Arab man, shit. It's not even talking to the white man because he's the one that did it to us.
Right.
We're only going to be talking about one people. Now, you said slaves. Did you know that our slavery was prophesied in the Bible? Did you know that?
No.
See my shirt? It says, ask me about Deuteronomy 28 and 68. That's where we about to go at.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So do y'all know what the Israelites were doing in Egypt?
No.
So y'all ever heard of Moses, right?
Yeah.
What was Moses' famous quote? Let my people... Begin with a G and with an O. Let my people go. So why do you have to say let my people go? Say it again, King. In a way, you can kind of say that. But we about to bring it out. Give me that in Judah chapter 5, verse 11.
It's the book of Judah, chapter 5 and verse number 11. Therefore the king of Egypt rose up against them.
The them is the Israelites.
And dealt subtlety with them.
Dealt crafty with them.
And bought them low with laboring and brick. And made them slaves.
And made them what?
And made them slaves.
So the Pharaoh made our people slaves in ancient Egypt. And Moses freed them through the hands of the Most High out of that captivity. And Deuteronomy is him giving them the second law. This basically a recap of the law that he gave them. And he's basically saying, if y'all don't keep these commandments, these curses are going to happen to you. And the very last curse is that he's going to bring you back into Egypt again.
Do you mind if I take a video?
Yeah, you can take a picture. Sure, sister. So the Israelites were brought back into Egypt. So if he's going to bring them back into Egypt, what is he bringing them back into?
Slavery.
Right. Let's read it out the Bible.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Who went to slavery in cargo slave ships? Our people. Keep reading, King.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
And we'll never see our homeland again. Because if I was to ask you guys what is our homeland, we'll probably get 20 different answers. What is our homeland?
Well, I'm biracial, so like
What's
I
your
know
father?
one part. He's Filipino.
Filipino? Oh, okay. Spirit bearing witness. You know what I'm saying? So our people, we were brought over here in cargo slave ships, and we never got to see our homeland again. Because if you ask our people that's on this side, what's their nationality or where they come from, a lot of people, they couldn't tell you. And it says we'll never see our homeland again. Our homeland is Jerusalem. That's where we're originally from. Bring that up, King.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
And the Lord said you will be sold unto your enemies. Now who are our enemies, King? Who will we sold to?
Europe.
Who?
Europe.
Yeah, you can say the Europeans, but chiefly the white man.
Right.
They call them our enemies.
Right.
The Lord says you have enemies on this earth. And he said you will be sold to them for what?
For bond men
And what?
and bond women, and no man shall buy you.
Buy meaning redeemed. So nobody bought us out of this captivity. Nobody saved us.
Right.
Because back in the law, when you redeemed somebody, if somebody was a servant to someone, you could buy them out of that contract. But nobody actually bought us or saved us out of this captivity. We're still today in our captivity. Because if you was to go to jail, God forbid, and you served your sentence, you would go home, right? When did our people ever go home? We never went back home. We stayed inside that jail and just had babies and babies and babies till we don't even realize that we're slaves anymore. With that being said, the Most High brought these curses upon us because we didn't follow and keep the commandments. So if we want to reverse the curse, what must we do?
Break the cycle.
And how do you do that? If we reverse the curse, and we can reverse it because we didn't keep the commandments, what must we do?
Keep the commandments.
Exactly. So do y'all know any commandments?
Thou shalt not lie.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's it?
Thou shalt not steal. Something about greed. Thou shalt not be greedy. Or glut.
Love thyself, love thy neighbor.
Not necessarily. Well, kind of. But you know it's a dietary law. We have a dietary law, a ceremonial law. And it's over 600 commandments in the Bible. So if we can barely even name 5, we must be breaking damn near 100 every day.
Right.
So would y'all like to hear some of the commandments before y'all get out of here? That would be great. Now, bring this out in Leviticus.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse number 7.
Pick it out.
And the swine.
And the swine. What is swine? You don't know what swine is? It's a pig. And the swine, this is going to the dietary laws. Leviticus, the 11th chapter, goes into things that you can and cannot eat. Everything that you can't eat is a sin. Everything that you can eat is righteous. You know what I'm saying? So he's about to tell you one of the animals or things that you cannot eat that our people eat on a daily basis. Read that, King.
Come from the top. And the swine, though he divideth the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
So when he says he divided the hoof and cloven-footed, that means he has the characteristics of a clean animal. But he cheweth not the cud like a clean animal. But what the Most High say?
He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
Keep reading.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
So the Most High is saying the pig is unclean to you. You can't eat it. You can't even touch that dead carcass. You can't even be around this dead carcass.
Right.
Because even with that, you'll be unclean.
Right.
So, do y'all eat bacon?
Yes.
Everybody used to. We used to eat bacon until we heard this commandment. And then we started keeping that commandment. So all things that have pork in it, you know what I'm saying, sausage, pepperoni, hot dogs, all these things, we got to get rid of that. Because the Most High deem that as an abomination, that's a sin.
Right.
And the Lord looks at you crazy for eating that. So, are you able to give up that pork for the Lord? It's for the Lord. It's not for us.
Maybe in the future.
I mean, the Most High dealing with people that want to keep His commandments now. Because if you don't keep the commandments, you're going to be destroyed.
Right.
Bring out your precepts.
It's the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15.
So, do y'all say y'all love the Lord? You love the Lord? Bring that out, King.
John 14 and 15. If ye love me,
What you think he about to say? He said, if you love me, what you got to do? How you show the Lord you love him? Fridays and Saturdays. You can't send him a card. You can't give him a balloon. You can't call him and tell him, hey, man, how you doing? I love you. Huh?
Is it like devote to me?
He about to tell you. If you love me,
keep my commandments.
that's how you show the Lord that you love him.
Right.
Because you can't say you love the Lord and keep if not his commandments. The Most High says you're a liar and the truth is not in you. So he's not asking you something grievous to do. He just telling you, don't go to the store. Don't buy the pork. Don't bring it to your house. Don't put it in your pan. Don't cook it. Don't fix it. Don't put it in your mouth. Don't chew it. Don't eat it.
Right.
That's about 20 steps when you can just not do it. Right. We have other clean animals that you can eat. You can eat the lamb, the sheep. You can eat turkey, beef, chicken, all these things, bison. My brother even said you can eat a giraffe. You can eat giraffe.
Right.
You can eat a giraffe. You know what I mean? But the Most High don't want you to eat pork.
Right.
Because we are royal people. We are royal priesthood. And holy means separate. He wants us to be separate from these nations. So can y'all give that up for the Lord? Not for me. Because the Lord sees everything you're doing. So you hearing this law, the the Most High is going to charge you with that commandment. You see what I'm saying? There's more on that, King.
God, they are unclean to you. Verse 9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Now we going to the waters. Now this is another thing our people struggle with eating. Keep reading, King.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
Read that again.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
What has fins and scales?
Right.
Right. Keep reading.
In the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
Keep reading.
And all that have not fins and scales.
Heard him? He said all that have not fins and scales. So what are some things that don't have fins and scales that people eat all the time? Say it again. Nah, in the waters.
Shrimp.
Shrimp. Yep. Keep going. They in the same family. Crab, lobster, mussels, catfish, calamari, seahorses, turtle, sharks, swordfish, squid, octopus, all these things, starfish, all these things that our people enjoy on a daily basis. Oysters, these are an abomination. If it doesn't have fins and scales, it's unclean. And a lot of these things can give you diseases, give you gout, give you high blood pressure. So the Most High, he's pretty crafty with these commandments. Because if he tell you not to do it and you still do it anyway, he's going to give you a sickness that's going to overcome you and you're going to eventually die. So he's telling you this for your own good, right? So you can live. But he's also telling you because he wants you to listen to him. Everything is not about go to the beat of your own drum. Things have laws, have structure. And the Most High wants his people to have law and structure so you can divide yourself from these nations and these ungodly people. Because the Most High wants you to be holy. Right! So can y'all give up that for the Lord? Not for me. Because I'm just a man. I keep his commandments too. I'm obedient as well, just like all these brothers up here. And we just calling out people to bring them back to the mercy. Because how you say that's not a hard thing to do, man. Right. That's easy.
I mean, for now, I eat whatever my mom gives me, you know? But probably in the future, maybe.
But at the same time, you don't have to eat it. Like I go over people's houses and stuff and things of that nature, and I get off the food. I have a strict diet along with myself where I don't eat red meat and things of that nature. I still can say no to a certain thing because I know your mom probably fixed some sides. She ain't just fixing pork. I'm pretty sure if she fixing the pork, she fixing some mashed potatoes, some macaroni and cheese, some rice, you know what I mean, some type of pasta. You ain't just like, oh, if I don't eat this pork, I'ma die. That's not gonna happen. Go ahead, King.
My son, he lives with his mother. His mother don't follow the law. My son right there. He don't eat his mother know not to give him unclean food. Right. So when you say that, it's just basically you just brushing it off.
Right. Because it's not like you can't do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, these commandments aren't grievous. Go ahead, King.
I got a job, got work. So you have to buy your own food. So that means you start buying my own food.
Right. And if you get allowance and stuff of that nature, you can still buy your own food. It just has to be clean.
Right!
That's it. The Most High just wanted us to be clean. We want us to be holy. Like we keep breaking out this word holy. You know what I'm saying? But that's 2 commandments. I know that ain't that hard. That ain't that hard. That's easy.
Right.
Just don't do it. Right?
Yeah.
We can do that for the Lord?
I don't want to lie.
Okay, Lord willing that you come around, but the Most High is destroying people that don't keep his commandments. Right. And you will not enter into the kingdom. Because, bring that out.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 66. I'm starting verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
So he's talking about the Lord, Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? He's going to come out of the sky, and he's going to do what?
To render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
With flames of fire, that means he's coming to destroy. Fire is only here to destroy. It's not here to make anything right. If you get burned with a lighter, you don't like that. So if you're in a lake of fire, you can only imagine what's going to happen. Bring that up.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Plead, man, this means he's going to tell them, hey, man, you was going off. You was eating them unclean things. You weren't keeping my Sabbath. You weren't keeping my law, statute, and commandments. Read.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
He says many. He didn't even put a number on it because he couldn't even count it. Because we got all these pork eaters and all these people eating defiled things.
Right.
Keep reading.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden, in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Eating what?
Eating swine's flesh.
And what?
And the abomination and the mouse.
So he named all these things that are abominable. Like that shrimp, crab, that lobster, that pork. He's coming for those people that defile their temple first. You're going to be destroyed. All because of something that you can just easily stop. So when I came into the truth, I was eating shrimp, crab, and lobster and those things. I wasn't eating pork. But once I found out that the Most High, he doesn't like that, and if I say I love him, I got to keep the commandments. That's an easy thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I had bigger things on my plate, like fornication, drug use, drug dealing. I had bigger things on my plate. So me looking at stop eating shrimp, crab, and lobster, that's easy. That's not even hard. We didn't even get to the hard commandments yet.
Right.
That was low level.
Right.
We start off small and we start to build you up. That's not a good sign that y'all just on step one, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We got a couple more steps that we gotta do that actually requires some legwork. Because the only way you can show the Lord you love him is you gotta put in some work. It ain't just lip service. You can't just call on the Lord and just think he's gonna hear you. You feel me? And it's also a dress code. Come on, you can eat a monkey. What's your parents gave you? Why you can't stop eating pork? See that? So you don't want. But the pig is a real filthy animal. Like it's like, I think some people will probably eat a dog before they eat a pig. Because at least a dog is somewhat cleaner than a pig. And you looking at it like that, but that's how the Most High looks at you eating a pig. A pig will eat anything. A pig will eat you. You lay next to a pig, he gonna start eating. So, and he doesn't have sweat glands, so whatever he's eating, he has them toxins stored inside his body. So these parasites that you're cutting up and you're frying on a pan, you're just putting that right back into your body, into your mouth. That's the ultimately defiling the temple. See what I'm saying? But we'll get off that. We'll let you ponder on that, think about that for a second. Now, it's a dress code also. Bring that out, Deuteronomy. Come.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, and verse number 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So, what do all the kings got out here that pertains to men? And what is something that pertains to a woman? So it says a woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Men normally wear pants. And a woman normally wear dresses. Because if we was out here in dresses, mini skirts, sundresses, you'll look at us like we're crazy.
Right.
That'll be an effeminate spirit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And having on pants is a masculine spirit.
Right.
And a lot of our sisters have adapted that spirit over the time with this feminist movement, thinking they're equal to men.
Right.
I mean, women aren't equal to men. We're not gonna get into that. But the Most High doesn't want cross-dressing. He doesn't want to see his men out here in dresses, painting their nails, wearing bras, and doing all these things that a woman would do, wearing heels. And likewise with the women, he doesn't want them wearing jeans, you know what I'm saying, all this type of men attire. You know what I mean? Because it puts on a different spirit.
Right.
You'll see women out here dressed like dudes. Like we call out the people all the time. We be like, hey brother. And they be like, I'm a girl. She dressed like a guy. How would we know? The Most High is not the art of confusion. Right. So if we don't know, the Most High knows, but we just saying he's not with that. So is that something that you're able to do? Put on a dress for the Lord?
I mean, I could probably do both. I mean, if there's
High,
one thing hearing it and then just like actually going and doing it, you know.
What did you do?
I mean, I do both, you know. I don't know. I'm always here.
I mean, Most High willing, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord doesn't want his princesses wearing pants. And like with you, brother, would you wear a skirt? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? He's not the art of confusion. He's not trying to have that.
I have a question. Are y'all Muslim?
No. We don't subscribe to no religion. We're the Israelites.
Right.
The Israelites must repent and keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. We're not up here teaching Christianity. We're not teaching everybody can be saved. We're only teaching that the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans need to come back to their God and repent and keep His commandments.
Right.
Because that's how we're going to get delivered out of this captivity.
Right.
Everybody that doesn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments is going to be destroyed in these last days.
Right.
That's all we teaching. It's nothing. We don't go to no synagogue. We don't pray in front of no white Jesus. We don't do none of that. We're not trying to save everybody. We're not trying to save them. We're trying to save our people.
Right.
Because the contrary to what everybody believes, the Bible is only about the Israelites. From Genesis all the way until Revelation. Israelites, about the Israelites being saved, about the Israelites going into captivity for not keeping the commandments, about the Israelites. So anything you ever heard about this Bible, it has nothing to do with Christianity, under any denominations of Christianity, it has nothing to do with that. It's for us, by us, for the Israelites, to the Israelites, and what we need to do in these last days in order to have salvation. That's it.
Well, it was nice meeting you guys. Do y'all?
Yep. No. You don't have to give it back. If y'all got it, that's for you. If the Spirit bearing witness with your sister, brother, you need to repent and keep the commandments. Right to that flyer, brother. There's some valuable information on there. And if you're not going to use it, humbly speaking, you can give it back.
I do want to look it up.
Okay, all praise to the Most High. You too.
Thanks.
Yeah. That's what I was breaking out about the skirt thing. You know what I'm saying? I was saying, would you wear a skirt, brother? Right. And he said he kind of rolled his eyes and was like, nah. But he probably like, I had that joint on yesterday. Only wearing at night type spirit, yo. That's love, yo.
That's his friend, ain't it?
Yeah. I knew it wasn't this girl, you know what I'm saying? Because when she was, because we have some brothers and sisters inside the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I said, if your spirit bearing witness, because I'm around a lot of these people every day, and a lot of them, they have a Judite background, if you will, you know what I'm saying? So what was that precept we was holding, Kevin? I can't remember. I was holding 22:5. Oh, right. Let's go back to Job, chapter 22, verse 21. We're going to get a few more through the Spirit.
Come and hear the words of God.
Want to hear the words, family? What's your nationality, King? Caribbean. From where, King? Come find out who you are. 1 minute. Come on, brother. 1 minute, brother. Come on, brother. Right now.
It's the book of Job, chapter 22 and verse number 21. Acquaint now thyself with him.
See, we was trying to acquaint them, that brother and that sister with the Most High. They ain't want to hear it. Keep going.
And be at peace. Thereby good shall come into thee.
He said you be at peace when you acquaint yourself with the Most High. You'll have joy, love, and happiness when you acquaint yourself with the Most High. Come hear the words of the Lord, King. You heard what the Lord said? Read that.
Acquaint now thyself with him and be at peace.
You hear that, brother? You'll have peace if you acquaint yourself with him. That's right. Keep reading, King.
Thereby good shall come into thee.
Yeah, come.
Receive, I pray thee, the law from his mouth, and lay up his words in thine heart.
And lay up your words in your mind, man. We got to study on this book day in and day out. We got to lay these words up in our heart. Keep reading.
If thou return to the Almighty,
what are you going to do?
Thou shalt be built up. Thou shalt put away iniquity far from thy tabernacle.
See that? When you return to the Most High, He's going to build you up in the spirit, man. He gonna let you know your nationality. He gonna bring you back stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? And He was gonna give you that peace. Keep reading, King.
God. Then shalt thou lay up gold as dust.
We're gonna lay up gold as dust. And that's not like on a physical level. That's just knowing your nationality, your heritage. Because I feel like I got $1 million in gold now. Because when I actually had money, and when I was wicked in my when I was in my wickedness, I was at the most poor state of my life. Right. I didn't know who I was. When my daughter came and asked me, what's our nationality? And I couldn't answer that question. And I'm glad the Most High put it in her spirit to answer that, because that would let me into the truth. But now, that little bit of righteousness is better than a wicked person with everything. Keep reading, King.
And the gold of Ophir as the stones of the brooks. Yea, the Almighty shall be thy defense, and thou shalt have plenty of silver.
And the Most High gonna be our defense. No matter when we come out here, do the work day in and day out, the Most High is our defense. That's why we gotta call on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai morning, evening, and night. Because the Most High is going to give us that defense and give us that fortress when we keeping them laws, statutes, and commandments. Give me Isaiah chapter. Is it on that camera?
Yeah, 20, just one more.
Come.
For then shalt thou have thy delight in the Almighty, and shalt lift up thy face unto God.
Come, man. And that's ultimately what we're here to do, man. Is
Right.
to get that peace to lift up our head to the Most High, man. And exalt Him as much as we can. Bring that out, Nazi.
Isaiah 27, verse 5.
Bring it out.
Or let him take hold of my strength.
And let the Lord take hold of your strength. Would you like to hear the words of the Lord, sister? All praise to the Most High. What's your nationality? Black. Black is just the color of your first name. Black American. American is just the last name of the white.
This is where I came from. USA, America.
This is where you were born. It's not where you came from.
But
Where are
this
people
is though, because I came out of Mercy Hospital. Literally, they picked me up.
I was born out of Mercy Hospital. But that's not where we're from.
Right.
So when our ancestors got off those slave ships, was they calling themselves Black American? They wanted to escape from this place. They hated this place.
Right.
So what would they call themselves for that?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can tell you, sister. If you didn't know, we were calling ourselves the Israelites. And want to know how we can prove that we're the Israelites? Because there's one thing this book has to everybody. It's not a book of fairy tales, fables, and good songs and everything. It's about a people that has a God, and that God wants him to serve him and him only. And if you don't, he's going to punish you. So that God gives them laws, statutes, and commandments. And if they keep those laws, statutes, and commandments, he's going to exalt them and give them everything they want. But if you don't, he's going to put you on low, and he's going to have curses come upon you, and they're going to overtake you. So now this is, put that Deuteronomy 28 chapter.
Verse 15.
Con.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it
Now,
out.
are you familiar with Moses? What was Moses' famous quote? Let my people. Starts with a G, ends with an O. God, all praise. His famous saying was, "Let my people go." Why do you have to say, "Let my people go"? Because they was in what? If you had to go to the judge and be like, "Yo, let my man go," you had to go to the bail bonds. Man, let my man go.
Like shackled.
He's shackled, or what's another word for being in shackled? Slavery. They were slaves. So this is when Moses delivered them out of slavery. And he's given him the law for the second time. He just basically, they went over the law, and he's giving them the law saying, if you keep these commandments, you will have blessings, and if you don't, you're going to have curses. Now the brother is about to read one of the curses. Bring it out, King.
It shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice
If we don't listen,
of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these good things,
all these curses
read.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
What's the first curse?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
It says, "Curse shall not be in the city." Now, you live in Baltimore. You say, "Yeah, you from Mercy. You went to Mercy." So, how are people living in the city? Over east, over west, down the hill, up the hill.
Some people better than others.
Some people better than others. Who's some that are living better than others?
Like high class people, not middle class.
Most of the time, who are these high class people and who are these low class people? Because who you see in the ghettos, the slums.
Alright, so high class would be considered a doctor. Low class would be considered a GNA CNA.
Yeah, in a way. But also, it could be the people that got to catch the bus 3 o'clock in the morning to go to a job that's paying a minimum wage. Also, that could be people that's strung out on drugs. People that OD on Pentanol. People that's in the WIC line, the food stamp line.
Right.
Getting government assistance.
Right.
People that bang on each other.
Right.
I'm from this neighborhood, you from this neighborhood. Our brothers and sisters out here strung out on drugs. Who are these people? Because that's not everybody. What race of people is going through it?
Well, all races are kind of going through it.
So in Baltimore, Because we do this ministry all around the country. We were just in Memphis, we was in DC, we was in San Diego, we was in San Antonio, we was in Rhode Island. All we see when we go to these cities is our people strung out on drugs.
Right.
Our people fighting against each other. Black on black crime. That's all we see. We see our sisters out here whoring their bodies out. We see our sisters working at the strip clubs. That's what we see in all of the places we go. He says every city we're going to be cursed. And keep reading, King.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
And who was cursed in the field? In the sugarcane field, the tobacco field, the cotton field. These so-called African Americans. But Moses is talking to the Israelites. Read verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So the Most High said you're going to serve your enemy if you don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. So he's already establishing that the Israelites are going to have an enemy if they don't keep his commandments. Keep reading.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Lord is going to send his enemy against you. And what?
In hunger.
So everything that you eat, you have to get from your enemy. What was the last thing you ate?
Cabbage.
Cabbage. Where did you buy cabbage from?
I made it at home.
Where'd you buy it from?
From the market.
And that market is owned by who?
I don't know the exact person.
But I can guarantee you it wasn't a so-called black man. Am I right or am I wrong?
You could be right. I don't know the owner.
Hey, I know he's if we had to go to Burger King, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, all these other places, these corporations are owned by white men. Chiefly, the Most High called them our enemies. And it says, what else you got to serve them in?
And in thirst.
What you got to drink, the water. We don't own none of these water filtration plantations and things of that nature. We don't own none of this stuff. Pepsi, Cola, all these things, we don't own none of it. So we'll have to even go to our enemy if we're thirsty. Deer Park, Dasani. You know what I'm saying? All these things we have to go to an enemy, another nation. And what else?
And in nakedness.
Wherever you get your clothes from, you have to go to your enemy for it. Even if my brother right here owns his own clothing business, he still got to get the textiles, the fabrics, the sewing equipment, everything to use to make them clothes. He has to still go to his enemy. There's nothing that you don't get from your enemy. Anything, your earrings, your headphones, your shoes, everything. Keep reading.
And in want of all things.
Want of all things, no matter what that is. So your driver's license, your car insurance, your health insurance, food, anything you can name that you got to get from your enemy, your cell phone provider who gives you the service for your cell phone. Everything you got to go to another nation. We don't get it from our people. And the Lord says that's a curse. We want to serve another nation. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall do what?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who had yokes of iron upon thy neck? Yup. And who else? Yup. But the
So here, look, it says American blacks, right? So I said I'm a black American. What's the difference?
That's
I don't
what
see
the
African
world
American.
calls it.
Oh,
This is what the Most High calls it.
That's right.
And we trying to tell you that you're an Israelite from one of these tribes. So since you said you are American black, a black American, you will be from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
That's what we bringing out to you, sister. That's your nationality. So you're not a black American woman. You are an Israelite princess from the tribe of Judah. Right. That's what we come here to tell you. And this is not a book of religion. This is a book about the Israelites obeying the Most High. So when we obey him, we get all the promises that he put upon us. So we'll be set up on high and these other nations will be low. We'll be the head and not the tail, because if you look around, we living in the lowest estate out of all the nations. We the last hired, you know what I'm saying, first fired. You know what I'm saying? We do all the cruddy jobs. We do all the jobs that nobody wants to do. We dump in the trash. You know what I'm saying? We working at the fast food restaurants. We out there mowing everybody's lawn. These people in these higher up, some of them never even had a job before in their lives. I've done every job in the world. I was in kitchens. I was on the back of those trash trucks. I've done every job in the world, every filthy job in the world I done. And I got paid a small wage. But it's a person right now just getting fat on the yacht that made $1 million a day and had to do had to do nothing.
Right.
So the Most High, He's trying to set us up, and we're trying to set our people back up and bend them back to the marriage. Now, you said slaves had yokes of iron upon our neck. Do you know our slavery was also prophesied in the Bible? We can bring that out in Deuteronomy 28, verse 68.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now this is Moses talking to the Israelites, and he said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt. And we just established what they was doing in Egypt. They was what? They were slaves. So he said, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt. What is he saying? I'm going to bring you back into what again?
Slavery.
Exactly. Read it off the Bible.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
To slavery again.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Who went into slavery on slave ships? The Most High didn't call them black. He called them the Israelites. So if the Israelites went to slavery on slave ships for not keeping the commandments, and so-called black Americans went into slavery on slave ships, then who must we be? What? What? Israelites. Israelites. We will be the Israelites.
That's right.
God, you found out your nationality today. All praise to the Most High. All praise. That's a good thing to find out your nationality. Oh, take a flyer, sister. But we wanted to bring out some commandments to you, because the reason that we're in this captivity is because we didn't keep the commandments. So do you know any commandments? I'll just give you 3 just to start you off with your day, so you can know how to reverse the curse, if you will. You got time for 3 commandments? Bring the, give me Leviticus, and give me 1 Corinthians. Now, we have a dietary law. The Most High don't want his royal people eating anything. He don't want his holy people eating just anything. So he gave us a dietary law, and that's found in Leviticus, the 11th chapter. And the brother about to read one of the things that our people eat on a daily basis that they don't even know that's a sin. Bring that out, King.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse number 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
What swine? See? Bring it out. Right. So what you think the Lord about to say?
Stop eating bacon.
Right. I mean, we can read it. We can just read it. Cool. Keep reading.
Though he divide the hoof and be covered-footed,
Even though he got the characteristics of a clean animal,
yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
keep reading.
Of their flesh shall you not eat,
Can't eat it.
and their carcass shall you not touch.
Can't even touch their dead carcass. They are unclean. What?
They are unclean unto you.
So is that a commandment that you can keep?
God knows. That's hard. I love bacon.
I mean, we just had some people that came up here and said,
I pork
that's
chop, but I
hard.
love me some bacon.
And that's the thing. You have alternate types of bacon. You have turkey bacon, beef bacon, lamb bacon, salmon bacon. And that beef bacon is fire. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had pork bacon in years. I don't even know what that is. And plus, it's a filthy animal. Would you eat dog bacon? You would?
No.
Oh, all right. So why would you eat pork bacon?
Right.
Now, that should be an easy commandment because it takes some steps to do that. Like, you actually got to earn a wage, go pay for it. Either you paying for it out of a sandwich shop or you going to make it at your house. It still takes a lot of steps when you could just not buy it. You could buy the alternates because there's other clean animals that we can eat right here at the bottom. We had venison, we had bison, we had beef, lamb, chicken, you know what I'm saying, turkey, other clean animals that you can indulge in. The Most High just said he don't want you eating that swine.
Right.
Can you do that for the Lord?
I haven't ate bacon. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I got the bacon bits in my bag, but I haven't had bacon.
Throw it out. Throw it out.
All right, but I haven't had no bacon though. I haven't made it though. Because who I live with, they don't eat bacon, so we haven't had bacon.
All praise to the Most High that they don't eat bacon. Now you about to be added to that list.
Right.
Now you're not about to eat bacon.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for today. I know I ain't supposed to have bacon, but I love it.
It's crazy, but all praise to the Most High, we got rid of it. We got rid of a stronghold that's on our
That is a
people.
big one, no pork, but
And we got one more.
I love the bacon, not pork.
I feel you. That's a stronghold that got our people. And that leads to a lot of diseases like gout, high blood pressure, heart disease, a lot of things our great-grandfathers, great-grandmothers all passed away from. Because I know my grandfather had gout, and I know he used to eat the crap out of bacon. And the next thing that we about to name on this list, keep going, King.
Verse 9, these shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
Now we about to go to what's in the waters. So the Most High got a dietary law about what you eat that comes out the waters. Read.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
What has fins and scales? Has fins and scales?
Don't you feel the what's the name?
That's
no,
a
not
shell.
the fins. All right, fish.
Right, just
But
fish.
fish is good for you, though, right?
Fish is good for you, but it has to have fins and scales. You're gonna read it again.
He said,
No,
I'm
you
gonna read it
can't.
again.
You can't.
These shall ye eat.
Right.
That are in the waters.
Right.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters.
So everything that has fins and scales in the waters, them you can eat. Now keep reading. There's more now.
In the seas and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And of all have not fins and scales.
All that have not fins and scales, not.
In the seas and in the rivers, of all that moveth in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
They shall be what?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
So everything that does not have fins and scales, like a fish, they are abominations. So what are some things that our people eat? What's known here in Baltimore? What's the most famous thing they have here in Baltimore? Crab. Does that have fins and scales? Exactly. So crabs, lobster, shrimp, all these things that don't have fins and scales, these are abominations. Even give me a second. Even catfish. Catfish has fins, but it doesn't have scales. Another thing like a shark. Shark has fins, but it don't have scales. Swordfish has fins, but it don't have scales. So they have both of those characteristics in order to be classified as a clean animal. So, and whatsoever have not, that's an abomination to the Lord, and you will be committing a sin. Bring that out, King.
This is a book of Sirach, chapter 15, verse 13.
Bring it out.
The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear God love it not.
See that? So the Lord hates anything abominable. And everybody that keeps the law, statutes, commandments, the Most High reverence them. He loves them. You know what I'm saying? So are you able to keep those two commandments? It's all in one. It's like a
For
jar.
crabs, that's going to be hard. We're going to have to work on that.
I mean, we have time, you know what I'm saying? But the Most High also wants us to make haste. You know what I'm saying? Bring that out. Psalm chapter 119:6. We have to strive to keep the commandments. You know what I'm saying? Because I know we've been doing this our whole life. A lot of people, some people, they got the strength to make that 180 and just completely stop. But some of us, it take time. You know what I mean? Some of the brothers, when they was coming into this truth, they were still doing things. They were still defiling their temple. And they finally, through the spirit and power of the Most High, they was able to purge that out of their system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's mighty if you can do it right then and there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna name no names, but I think somebody up here did it. But I'm not gonna name no names, but bring that out, King.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, and verse number 60.
Bring it out.
I made haste.
I made what?
I made haste.
Keep reading.
And delayed not to keep thy commandments.
So the Most High, he was saying, he made, through the lips of David, he made haste and he delayed not to keep his commandments. So long as you focus on trying to stop, and that you're not just hearing this and just letting this fly past, the Most High will be willing to deal with you. But if you just continue willingly sinning, the Most High ain't getting down with that. You know what I'm saying?
You know, seafood, it's just bugs.
Bugs?
It's just bugs.
Like crabs do?
It's a spider.
It's bugs in the water.
Crabs are spiders?
It's a spider. Bring that out.
They're like the same, but they just in the water. They're like the same exact thing. Same exact thing.
I run for them.
That's the spiders, right?
See that?
That crab is like a sea spider.
She said she run from him. Now you gotta run from that crab.
Right.
You gotta run from that shrimp and that
Right.
lobster.
Right.
See how people scared them because they right near us. But just because they did on the plate, that don't make them any good. So that's the same thing as a roach. On Fear Factor, you ever seen Fear Factor? When they used to have a challenge where they eat the roaches. Yeah, when people was eating the roaches, a lot of them, they was allergic to seafood. They didn't know that the roach and the shrimp are cousins. So a lot of those people were getting hospitalized, and a lot of them sued fear factor. That's why one of the reasons it's not on TV right now. Right. So that's easy to stay away from not eating a roach, right? The spider and a scorpion. Man, that's crazy.
Look at it like that, yeah, for sure.
All praise to the Most High. Now I gotta ask you another question. Do you smoke? You think the Lord wants you to smoke cigarettes, weed?
No, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I know.
Hey, we got to bring that out. 1 Corinthians.
There's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God?
Ye are the temple. The Most High, those that dwell in temple made with man's hands. You are the temple. So the Most High don't want you defiling your temple. And one way you can defile your temple is by smoking. Keep reading, King.
And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you?
You think the Most High wants to dwell in a temple that has weed smoke in it? You getting the Most High high? Come on now. How'd that look? It look bad. Keep reading.
If any man defileth his temple, the temple of God, him shall God destroy.
Him shall what?
Him shall God destroy.
So the Most High will destroy you for defiling your temple. And there's multiple ways you can defile your temple. Having sex with multiple partners, smoking, eating defiled food, you know what I mean? Like the pork, like the shrimp, the lobster and crab, and also getting tattoos. Some of the brothers up here got tattoos. I'm one of them. But we repent and never did it again.
Right.
So that's the main message that we preach, that we acknowledge our sin, we repent from it, and never do it again. Because the Most High, He's willing to deal with you and have mercy upon you once you repent and start keeping His commandments, and He'll build you up. That's the lesson we was going into. And there's another commandment.
Deuteronomy 22, verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now, the men up here have on pants, which is a manly garment. And Most High, the Spirit of the Most High, that you do have a dress on, but the dress has to be modest. Now, when we say modest, something like the sister which she got on right now, because the dress you have on shows your figure, and that can lead to spirits or these crazy men out here looking at your body and the only thing they're going to want is one thing. It's a different spirit when a woman wears a dress to where she wears something provocative, if you will. You know what I'm saying? The man is going to normally approach his sister and dress modest in a respectful way. Most of the time, if a brother is wicked, he's not going to approach that sister that's in that modest apparel.
Right.
He's going to approach the sister that has the least amount of clothing on because he feels as though she's easy. And that's just a spirit. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High wants his sisters, his princesses, dressing in modest apparel with dresses. And on the end of the dresses, we got to have these. You know what these are?
Like tassels?
Yeah, something like tassels, but the Most High called them fringes.
Right.
Fringes, yes. And the fringes are reminded. Bring that out, King.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse number 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Who are the children of Israel? All praise to the Most High.
And bid them that they make them fringes.
A commandment. Bid them that they make them fringes.
In the borders of their garment throughout their generation.
Throughout their generation. That means forever. That means your mother, you, your daughters, their sons, your son. Everybody should have on fringes.
Right! And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
Now you notice all the brothers got different color fringes. All the brothers got different color fringes. But all of them have the ribbon of blue around it. Now what's the ribbon of blue for?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So the Most High set a reminder and a commandment for you to put on fringes in the bottom of your garments to remember to keep the commandments. It's a commandment for you to remember to keep the commandments. So when you think about doing something wicked, or you thinking about eating that pork, or you thinking about smoking, them fringes are a reminder like, oh man, I'm gonna get destroyed if I continue to indulge in this iniquity. So it's a good reminder for us, because every time I'm thinking about something crazy or I'm getting out the spirit, I look upon my friends and start reading my Bible. I start calling up a brother, getting some exhortation. I look at a video, get some exhortation. Every time I look at my friends, it's a daily reminder that I'm got to be separated from the world, and I got to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. So you get the fringes on Amazon, Etsy. It's multiple places you can get these fringes. It's not hard to get. You know what I'm saying? And we have some sisters in the camp. Some of these brothers' wives who actually can do the sewing and things of that nature. Some of them turned their jeans or pants that they were once wearing into dresses. So where there's a will, there's a way. So bring that out in John 14. So if you want to keep the commandments, we have a whole brotherhood and a sisterhood that are willing to help you keep them. You know what I'm saying? We help out each other through the Spirit all the time.
Right.
If one of our brothers fall, we're there to pick them up and lift them up through the Spirit. We don't never want to see none of our brothers falling back into the world again. So we'll do everything in our power to lift them up and show that the sisterhood, they do the same thing as well. Because if you love the Lord, the Most High is going to tell you how you love the Lord. Bring that out, Ken.
John 14, verse 15.
Bring it out.
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
What the Lord say?
If ye love me, keep my commandments.
So if you want to show the Most High that you love Him, you got to keep the commandments. And that was just a few of the commandments that we brought out. Most of these joints are pretty simple. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go into the tattoos, but that does go into you defiling your temple. And that's also a commandment in Leviticus. So all these things, we have to repent and come back to the Lord. And so how we repent is that we acknowledge our sin. And there's one more commandment I gotta give. God, we don't have no other gods. Excellent. I think it's 23.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
The Most High don't want you to have any other gods before. Keep reading, Karen.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath.
So the Most High doesn't want us to have idols. And it's an idol I see chiefly around your neck, which is a cross. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High, He's not dealing with idolatry, because most of the people got that around their neck for Christianity. And they think it's something spiritual behind that cross. But the Lord was actually murdered on that cross. So that's like, Lord forbid, one of our brothers get shot by a bullet and he died, and I wear that bullet around my neck to celebrate his death. That's kind of crazy.
To grieve it.
Right. So
You can't grieve it?
no, that's an image. You know what I'm saying? That's
Me.
yeah, the Most High, He don't want
me
it.
or because me and him have a relationship.
Nobody has a personal relationship with the Most High.
Well, you
The
have
Most
to talk
High-
to him, right? You have to worship someone. I worship God.
The Most High, He wants you to obey His commandments. So just like He
When
say,
you read the book,
yeah, when He say don't have any graven images, no anything, yeah, that's a
I
graven.
don't know, this helps me for closure.
But you could get something else have you for closure, because honestly, it's just metal. It's not really doing nothing for you. That's all in your imagination. It's like people that have crystals and all these different things like sages and stuff, thinking they burning out demons. All that stuff is in your mind. You thinking it's doing something for you. It's not. The Most High has His hand upon
That's
it.
free, you said.
I know. So what is? So what is?
Here for that reason.
No. He didn't. He didn't put that on there for you. That's
Where
just
does marijuana come from?
marijuana is meant to be an herb to heal. It's not meant for you to be high.
But
You can't smoke
use
anything.
it to heal. I mean,
If I'm
if it's medicated, that's
I'm-
the same, like,
if I'm using it like to heal a rash or things of that nature, but smoking it, it's you got herbs that kill rashes and stuff of that nature. Like marijuana's an herb. You got certain things that kill like rashes and like certain diseases. But if you're actually taking that herb and smoking it, that's where you're defiling your temple. Because then, man, you can smoke anything. Would you smoke that plant over there? Why not?
that's not weed.
That's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the
I know
same
the
thing. It's a
difference.
plant. To bring it out.
It's the
Why do you-
same thing, but I know the difference.
Why do people call?
Why do people cough? Like in general or from weed?
People call.
Something going on up in here.
Get something out your body. People smoke weed, they cough.
Some people.
Smoke that's what's going to your lungs.
Right.
Huh? It depends on what you're smoking though. You need to know what you're smoking.
But
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
not
saying
supposed
because I know that it's not right. You're not supposed to do it, but
No,
What? I know it's not right. You're not supposed to do it, but it's like, I don't know. Like, you have to, when you're trying to stop, like, how do you stop? Like, God's not going to just take it out your hand and say no more. Like, you have to get yourself away from it. So God has to be with you through that process. You know what I mean?
The whole point that he's saying is that, like you said about healing, that when you look at a marijuana plant, THC is what gets you high. The CBD is what's supposed to be for actual healing. So you smoke it is really just to get high.
Right.
That's all.
And a lot of times we getting high to escape the trauma and the things that we're going through. Because I was a person that once used to get high. Man, I did all types of drugs. And I just say stop at weed. Weed is a gateway drug. Right? I know people say, oh, it ain't. Nah. Like, once I couldn't fulfill that high no more that I got from smoking weed, I started going to pills. I went to something stronger. Then I went to something stronger than that. And to the point where I was just like, damn. I had to look at myself like, damn, I'm an effing junkie. Yeah. So it's only a gateway drug to just lead to more destruction. And the Most High said he's going to destroy you if you keep defiling your temple. You know what I'm saying? Because you're just going to lead to the next step. You're just going to go to the next part once you get. Because I was with one of my best friends. We grew up together. We used to smoke weed every day. We used to meet up just to smoke weed. Then we graduated to pills, doing all this other things. And that brother is no longer with us. He OD'd. And that was my best friend. Like, I went to school with him. I played ball with him. I went over his mom's house. Ate his mom's cooking. Ate his father's cooking. He came over my house. We spent the night together. We went to high school together. And in the midst of my wickedness, I was doing drugs that was defiling my temple. He was doing more than what I was, but I would be a hypocrite to tell him to stop doing something that I was doing. Now, we in the seat of, I don't smoke weed no more. And I know what it can lead to. So I'm just telling my sister, hey, you need to stop smoking weed because I know what it's going to lead to. It's going to lead to your destruction. So we just out here just spreading love. We not telling you, oh shit, man, don't do that, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. We telling you things that can save you. Right. You see what I'm saying? I'm not telling you nothing that's going to kill you. I'm telling you things that's going to preserve your life. That's the only thing we're doing. So all these commandments are things we showing our people to get them eternal life. Bring that out again.
Bring it out! It's the book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 16.
Bring it out!
And behold, one came and said to him, good master.
Now, this is what the world calls Jesus Christ. And his name in the ancient Paleo Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. That's this is the Father, Yahweh, and the Son, Yahweh Shai. This is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, name being Yahweh Shai. A man came to him and said, good master, what good things can I do that I may have eternal life? Read. Come on.
And he said unto him, why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Do what? Keep the commandments. So that's how you enter into the kingdom, is that you keep the commandments. So smoking weed ain't gonna get you in that kingdom. Right. You know what I'm saying? Eating that pork, not wearing modest apparel will not get you into that kingdom. So we just telling our people that's in the middle of the street playing, we see that big truck coming and we just telling you to get the F out the way. We don't want to see our people get led into destruction. So if you got time for more, I only gave you those 3 that I promised you.
That was 4.
It was. All praise to the Most High. It was 4.
Do y'all have a pamphlet?
Yeah, we sure do.
Thank you. I hope to see y'all soon.
All praise to the Most High. Lord willing, we see you again. All praise to the Most High. Humble sheep, humble sheep. All praise to the Most High. Now, what was we into? Man, we got 2 sheep in a row. I kind of forgot what we was going into, man. All praise to the Most High. Bring that out, Micah chapter 2, verse 2. I think I just remembered.
Yeah, Micah 2.
You said what?
It's the book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse number 10.
Bring it out.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Because this is not your rest. I had to remember what we was going into, but I was going into that brother, that OD'd on Penn North, when he said, when they brought him back to life, it felt like he got brought back into hell. Right. That brother, he said he was in the most rest he ever had, man. So the Most High can give us that rest if we labor into that rest. Because ultimately, that's what we come out here for. That's why we read, pray, fast, do the works of the Lord, and come out to the highways and byways so we can enter into that rest. Because we just read that the Most High is no rest to the wicked. And if we die in our wickedness, we can't praise the Most High in the grave, man. We got time on this earth right now through the mercies of the Most High to continue to praise the Most High and to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments and continue to endure. Come, bring that on. Bring Hebrews chapter 4, verse 11.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 4 and verse number 11. Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest.
So we gotta labor in order to enter into that rest. We can't just be on the couch, just thinking the Most High is just gonna open his arms to us, and he just gonna receive us with those open arms if we don't put in the work. We gotta come out here day in and day out, even if it's at our job, even if it's at our house, at our wherever we at. Man, I was just out with my daughter the other day, and I had to bring the word out to the brother. I be on the train bringing the word out to my brothers and sisters, man. I make sure anytime I have the opportunity to spread the word of the Most High, anytime somebody asks about my fringes, I bring the Most High up. Every time I tell the people my testimony, I bring the Most High up. Everything is through the power and strength of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. We got to praise him morning, evening, and night.
Right.
Con, bring that out. Can you bring me Matthew chapter 11, verse 2. And then can you give me 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 9.
Matthew 11, verse 28. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
So the Most High said, come all you that labor and laden, because he's going to give you that heavy rest. When you come out there and do the works of the Most High, he's going to give you that rest, that peace, that joy, that stuff that you need in order to get the kingdom, man. And that's all I'm here out to do, man. I love laboring out with my brothers, man. I love seeing you brothers every Shabbat, man. But if I didn't have this, I don't know where the hell I'd be. So I'll praise to the Most High that I'm able to come out here and labor with you mighty brothers day in and day out, man. Now give me that 1 Samuel.
1 Samuel 2 and 9.
Con.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 2 and verse number 9. He will keep the feet of his saints.
He will do what?
He will keep the feet of his saints.
Read.
And the wicked shall be silent in darkness.
The wicked what?
And the wicked shall be silent in darkness.
Read.
For by strength shall no man prevail. The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces.
The what?
The adversaries of the Lord shall be broken to pieces.
Read.
Out of heaven shall he thunder upon them. The Lord shall judge the ends of the earth, and he shall give strength unto his king, and exalt the horn of his anointed.
And he shall do what?
And exalt the horn of his anointed.
Now I would like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and our brothers continue out there to labor through the Spirit. Kwame Yashrala! Kwame Yashrala! Kwame Yashrala! Kwame Yashrala! Kwame Yashrala!